Peace, fam. How are you? Hope all is well. Hope all is well. I hope you guys can hear me clear. I'm outside. I'm doing my microphone, right? So I'm outside, and I just want to make sure my volume is up. My volume is up. All right, how you guys doing? It's 2:15 where I'm located, right? Know where you guys are at, but it's 2:15 Eastern time. Okay, so I'm gonna do two videos, right? First one is going to be kind of brief anyway, right? But I just want to get this up there. I hope y'all take notes, right? Win, lose, or draw, right? We're not gonna follow any devils, be it natural or made, right? Uh, and there is not a amount of fool's gold, right, that can be given in this moment, right, besides reparations and cutting the check, right? So, but what we are paying attention to, right, is the so-called conscious, right, who are still with one foot in white supremacy and one foot in revolution, right? I put on something today. I told y'all I'm patriotic today, right? I got that Yankee, right? And I got that watermelon. I got that watermelon. Yeah. See? And I'm trying to get it so they can see yeah. I collect Mary Jane, right? But I got that on today for them, right? For some people to try to sway our people in this moment, right, to vote for a Democrat or a Republican, knowing the dysfunction that our nation is in, right? It's mind boggling. They said, why does he fear the devil? He fears the devil because the devil put fear in him when he was a baby, right? So they grow up, right, with that mindset, right? And in the back of their heads, they are rooting for us, right? But at the front of their cerebral cortex, right, there is no sight and no vision. Anybody that will try to sell you the story to black people in America after being betrayed by the United States of America from the left and the right wing of the Raven Bird is insane, right? So we we we, we we watching y'all. We watching y'all, right? Because also, right? Because part itself. Pardon me for 1 second. I'm gonna get to you in 1 second. I'm doing something. What's up? What you want on your shirt? I don't want anything. You don't want that? Absolutely not. Yeah, all right. He going to get fast food and a sub. I don't do subs unless it's a vegan cheesesteak. He already knew not to fuck call me and ask me no stuff like that. But anyway, let's get back down to business, right? So anybody out here right now, right, that would be trying to persuade our people to vote for this uh, post-traumatic slave syndrome, right, uh, system, right? You are our enemies. You really are our enemies. You are wrapped up, right? Piece of bullshit, right? And we ain't buying it. Moving forward, right? We watching you. So, let me explain something to you. Because today, right? Today is the first day, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we're going to. It's the first day of. I like to make sure, because sometimes in the seasons, the day switches over, right? I know it's definitely for Libra, right? I want to make sure because I greeted and saluted uh, Oshun today, right? So no, we're not in her yet, right? But she coming. The sun transits this area on average between August 23rd and September 22nd. So I'll give it a minute, right, before I get into that energy. We'll go away from there, right? So let's get down to business, right? They came out last night, right? They had a party around here. Listen, they had the riverfront was lit. It was so much smoke around here. It looked like shit was on fire. Oh, I bet you Roland Martin was dancing. I know his legs sore today from last night, right? You can't make it up. I promote these. You know what I mean? If you um I don't really like to mess with sodas, but I do the mineral water, right? San Pellegrino. And then I got this one, and then I have the big bottles of the water, right? And then I'll eat an orange. Keep my vitamin C up going on with that, right? Anyway, yeah, they had a grand old 4th of July finale last night around this piece, right? So, like okay, party is over. Smoke is about to clear once again, so we can get back down to business, right? So you had them come out, right? And I just did Plandemic, right? Part one and two. I think this is going to be the part three when I come up now with the Plandemic, right? People were like, "Oh, we were expecting you. Where you was at, right?" So I'm listening to the minds. Let me tell you something. My mother has 7 brothers, right? And so does my father, right? Before my grandmother, my 92-year-old grandmother just returned, right? It was 198 of us, right? And now it's well over 200. That's just on my mom's side, right? And then my dad's side, my grandmother had 2 sets of twins. Well, she had three. One set stillborn, right? So when it comes to this city and this state, right? Delaware is the 8th largest black population because I said six. It's the number 8 largest black population, right? And I'm almost certain if there's somebody's blood that run deep in the veins of Delaware, right? It's me. So they came out with see, I've been doing politics since Woo, right? Anybody remember Woo? When Woo was Woo and Mondale, right? I was a little girl. I used to go to the center called West End, and they taught us politics, right? They would get us set up at the polls. We would be out getting the little stickers, and at that time, it was very patriotic. You know what I mean? Although I didn't understand the world in its totality, but it was very patriotic, right? It looked like the elections were more real than something that was just staged, right? Out of all of the shows at the circus, right? Nobody came up yet and said reparations, right? They didn't say reparations. Obama comes out and speak, right? But see, I respect the president of the United States, right? But what I don't respect, right, is that that president of the United States is one of the main reasons we're in this predicament, right? So instead of him coming out and thanking our ancestors, right, for allowing someone like him to even step foot on the shores of North America, right, with a relationship definitely between a Kenyan and a European in the time he was born, right? I thank our ancestors. Right around here getting $11 million houses, the biggest tech companies, numbers on Wall Street is on the roof, right? And they still plotting and planning, right, on doing all this shit without us. And they're adamant. You know, the government got a big gang. The government's gang is one of the most gangs of all gangs, right? And then with that gang, they'll let you know, what do you want, the left side of the gang or the right side of the gang? You want to be the Yankee or do you want to be the Confederate? Choose the latter, right? That's what we're dealing with here, family. It's just natural, right? And it's always been natural because I've always been rooted in my culture, right? Even when I was a knucklehead, I love the culture. All of my children are adults. Okay. No, 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 no. Right. I did have a seed, right, by one of John's children, right? His father was Jamaican. I named him Jabon Ezekiel Tafari, right? But he returned, right? But he was one of the most spiritual blessings that I could ever uh, receive. I'll tell you that. So I'm just looking at the behavior once again. They come out, they tell her nobody said okay. Ados, we apologize for coming over here, using your institutions, using the blood, sweat, and tears of your ancestors, right, to get on, right, and then form a gang in the government, right, and take over your whole shit. Is that what y'all doing? I'm almost certain of it, right? And they talking about your numbers. Oh, they got the LGBTQ, they got the foreigners, they got this, they got that, right? See, each time we do this, right? Each time we do this, because like when Black Lives Matter first came out, right? I kept on saying it, right? Because I saw the dumb, deaf, and blindness in my people, right? So I sat back and did the knowledge. I said, watch this. right? They're going to pretend they us, and they're going to go on the gram, right? Which they did, right? So we were already watching y'all form the gang, right? That's against the American descendants of slavery, right? We see your gang, right? Amen, right? We see your gang. So today they had a picture of Cardi B in one of these magazines or something, right? And it said the rise to Cardi B, right? And I didn't look at what are you doing? Where are you doing? I didn't look at her, the Democrat thing, and I had no desires to, right? I just saw the photos. I didn't know if she did it there or she then did it. But anyway, she had this suit on or what an outfit, and it was all the rainbow, the LGBTQ, the rainbow colors, right? And I was like, see, with her, they wrapped all of that shit. They waited for the end to show you the end gang. They wrapped all that shit up together and gave it to you in one great big pile of shit package. And black woman, you let these women come over here, right? And you open your arms, you open your doors, you open your family, you open your man, right? You open the business side of America and you put them on, right? And once they master you, right, they rise above you, right? And you sitting back every time like a Donald Goins art of being calm. Name one that has came to this country, right? And really fuck with you like that. I mean, really. Now, the ones back in the 80s, I could say, yeah. I'm talking about nowadays, though, buddy. Talking about nowadays. Name one. You know where you really could see it? Loving hip hop, right? Loving hip hop brought the LGBTQ and the Latins, right? Well, everything international, right? And they were taking these people, right? And they would come on the show as a nobody, right? And they would get involved with the black community down there in Atlanta and Miami and out in Cali and places like that, right? They would get under us and master us. The next thing you know, they the star of the show. So how y'all do it? It's sad, you know. It's I won't say it is. It's just like it's real mind boggling. Like y'all don't think nobody see this. We don't understand the message. But right, we got some messages too. Got some messages too. We got some messages. They ain't scripted, right? And the star of the show is his name is Justice. Star of the show, right? He's that plot twist in it all, America. But now, I'm gonna let you go on this video, and I'm gonna come back with my next one. Let's do that. I'm gonna let y'all go on this. Give me a minute, cause I got hair to do. I got a lot of stuff to do. Um, now, and I've been busy. I mean, I've been supremely busy. But I've been putting in that work for my people, making sure they go out here and they protected and safe while they walking around here, dealing with this pandemic, right? So I give me a minute. Let me refresh myself and I'll return. Peace.